Are you leaving money on the table as a CEO? Ever wondered if you're maximizing the value of your products or services? It could be something as simple as choosing the right pricing strategy. Well, on today's show, I'm diving deep into the battle of cost based versus value based pricing and what's best for you. So, get ready to discover which pricing strategy is best for your service based business. I'm What's up, CEOs and entrepreneurs? Welcome to another episode of the Angelica Prather Show. It's your go-to income strategist and pricing specialist, and you're in the right place if you want to grow your business beyond six figures, right? Gain time freedom and work with clients who align with your business and brand. That is what we're all about here, right? And so I have the privilege of working with CEOs and entrepreneurs to increase their profits by implementing pricing strategies. So that's what today is all about, right? And my main goal is to get CEOs to position themselves, get their pricing where it needs to be, and to profit, okay? So let's jump right into it. Choosing the right pricing strategy could be a game changer. It's a game changer for a lot of my clients and for your business and your clients and your potential profits, right? And so I want to just help you get clear on that. So let's jump right to it. Understanding the basics of cost-based pricing and value-based pricing. So let's just make it simple, okay? Cost-based pricing focus on covering your expenses and making a profit. Flat out. If you know your time and the material costs, let's say it's $200 and you want to make 20% profit margins, you simply just charge $240. Simple math, right? This is a straightforward pricing strategy, but it can cost you money because you may end up getting a lower price than what the client are actually willing to pay for this service, okay? This pricing strategy is more likely to be used with product-based pricing, right? Product-based businesses. But a lot of service providers are actually using this. And if you miscalculate, your profit margins are probably low and you're leaving money on the table as a CEO. And if you're leaving money on the table, you won't be able to secure a reasonable salary for yourself. You won't be able to pay your employees what they are truly worth, right, as an asset in the business. And on the other hand, it just makes it super complicated, all right? Now, let's talk about value-based pricing. Value-based pricing is about pricing your services based on the perceived value you provide to the client, all right? So the key here is to strike a balance that aligns with your business financial goals, business expenses, the target audience that you are attracting, and the profits, okay? The value-based pricing strategy mainly applies to markets in which services and products enhance a customer's life, right? Or their image, their income, savings, comfort, business growth, whatever it is, it has to be parallel to a life experience, okay? Or something of what I just recommended, okay? The service might be client focused. So I can't stress this enough. When you are picking to use this value-based, it's client focused, which means that any upgrades or new features should be determined by the demand and the requirements of your particular clients, right? Of course, if you're the CEO, you want to implement value-based pricing. That's just my recommendation. The products and service you are offering must be at a high standard for the client. If it's not, and you know you're doing some junky work, this is not the pricing strategy for you. So of course, I want to give you some practical things, okay? So I had the privilege of working with an agency owner. So let's say an agency owner, you're servicing as a graphic designer, offering brand services. With cost-based pricing, you calculate the expenses, add the markup, and set the price, like I said earlier. But with value-based pricing, you consider how your branding can help elevate your client's business, which will position them to land corporate contracts, and you should charge accordingly. Think about the ROI the client will receive from working with you, okay? So that is how you want to articulate value, right? The ROI for the client by hiring you as their agency, right? As their go-to when it comes to branding and positioning, okay? Now, Moving on to like the benefits of value-based pricing, okay? So value-based pricing has its perks, right? It allows you to capture the true worth of your services while attracting clients who appreciate the impact you deliver. By showcasing your unique value, you're positioning yourself as the go-to expert and that they're willing to invest in, right? So here are just some simple things that I think personally are key factors, right? When you're implementing value-based, and that has worked for my clients. So it allows you to capture the maximum revenue potential. Value-based pricing for customer. This means you can potentially charge higher prices for services that are seen as more valuable or critical to the client's needs. This can result in increased revenue and improved profitability, okay? Customer-centric approach. By focusing on the value delivered to the client, you demonstrate a clear understanding of priorities for the client. This can lead to a stronger customer relationship, increased customer loyalty, and a better reputation in the marketplace. When customers feel they are receiving exceptional value, they are more likely to remain loyal and refer others to your business. I know firsthand as a retired hairstylist, it didn't matter if I traveled to me. So that is a testament. I'm not telling you from something I just know, talking for something that I actually live. And then it brings me to my last benefit, differentiating yourself from competitive, right? Competitive advantage. Value-based pricing allows you to differentiate your services based on your unique value you provide. This can especially beneficial in a competitive market, i.e. a hairstylist, right? I was a retired hairstylist, i.e. a consultant. I'm very clear on what I can offer, all right? As it helps you stand out from competitors who are primarily, customers are often willing to pay premium for services that they perceive as being more valuable because it has a tailored to their specific needs, all right? So, of course, I want to give you a practical example. Think about an accountant who helps businesses save money in like tax liabilities and increase their profits, which is more money for their family, their retirement, and their lifestyle, all of those great things. With value-based pricing, they might charge, right, based on the potential increase in revenues. Their strategies can be tax return, okay? So let me share some of the benefits for clients, right? When clients choose to pay for your services on their perceived value, they can enjoy several unique benefits, okay? Customized solutions and personalization. Value-based pricing often comes with tailored approach to meeting the client's specific needs or goals. This means that the service provider, right, are more likely to customize to the client's unique situation, leading to solutions that are more effective and aligns with their objectives. This personalized result is higher satisfaction and a better outcome for your clients. Listen, clients love exclusivity. Don't care what you want. Everybody want to feel special. So as soon as you make them feel special and it's very clear that it's one-on-one, they're not filtering through a lot of people. They don't feel like it's an automated response. That's the golden nugget, okay? Another benefit for your client is cost effective in the long run. While the initial investment for value-based pricing services may be higher compared to other competitors, clients often find that the long-term benefits outweigh the initial costs. This is because the services are designed to directly address their specific challenge, potentially resulting in higher effective productivity or positive outcomes that can provide a stronger return of investment. And it brings me to my last point when it comes to, for your clients, higher confidence and trust in you as a service provider, okay? When clients see that the pricing is directly linked to the value they receive, it fosters a sense of trust in you as a service provider. They understand that the focus is on delivering quality results rather than simply providing a standardized service, okay? This trust can lead to stronger and more collaborative relationships between the client and the service provider. I'm telling you, remember, be clear with communication about the value being delivered is critical when you're implementing value-based pricing, okay? It's important for both parties to have mutual understanding of the expectation outcome and the value proposition. This transparency helps ensure the client feels comfortable in their decision to pay for the value they're receiving. Okay? Now, on the other side, when you use cost-based pricing, right, you have to be very clear. Let me give you a specific scenario, especially when you're starting out or you have direct costs associated with your services. It provides a safety net, which is why so many service providers kind of lean more towards it. Okay. It's easy, right? I said that earlier. If you take the time to accurately estimate the cost of running your business, and I'm not talking about adding on tools here and there because you got revenue coming. I'm talking about the necessities of what it takes to actually run your business, then cost-based could actually work for you. But I promise you, you're probably leaving money on the table. So I had the privilege of speaking to a personal chef, right? And getting him clear on some of the pricing strategies that he was using to actually provide services for some big parties he was doing. So they might have, usually as your personal chef, they might have cost-based pricing to ensure they cover the ingredient costs, the labor, the overhead while making a profit. However, the service provider miscalculates expenses and it can easily lose profits on, leaving money on the table, right? So it's my least favorite, but it's also been used for years in certain industries. So be mindful that you're adopting a price strategy that doesn't work for all businesses. And so talking to this personal chef, he was leaving so much money on the table because he miscalculated, okay? Which leads me to my next point, the dangers and the misalignment, okay, here. So here's where my story comes in, okay? I'm getting a little personal with y'all, okay? Early in my career, right, as a consultant, I struggled actually myself with pricing. I didn't fully grasp the important alignment with the value that I was the value I was providing, and my prices didn't align with it. But this little statement, I'm kind of like new to it, so I'm just going to underprice, right? But once I realized exactly what the value of my clients were getting, right? Like they were getting 2x, 3x of their income, and I was charging literally a flat fee, right? Which was a no-brainer for them to join or no-brainer to work with me. But at the end of the day, if they're 2x in their income, 3x and even 4x in their income, and they're paying me not even 2% of it, that bottom line just don't make no sense, right? So only later to realize the tremendous impact it had on my bottom line. I was attracting clients that were very price sensitive, and I was working long hours, but wasn't really truly making the money for the effort or the strategies I was putting in place. When I stopped focusing on the cost of my time and switched to value-based pricing, everything changed for me. I focused on the value, my specialty, and solving problems in, like when I was a hairstylist too, I got very clear and I started to attract clients that were specifically looking for the solution that I was offering, okay? So that's really key. So my last point that it brings me to is the charge your worth pricing formula. To help you determine the right pricing strategy, I developed my own combination, which is the charge your worth pricing formula. It's a combination of understanding the costs, right? What your business expenses are, assessing the value, and positioning yourself effectively. This formula empowers you to set the price that not only covers your expenses, but it also reflects the transformation you're bringing to your clients. So let's just say you're a business coach, right? Because I've had the privilege of working with business coaches, and I know there's some business coaches that watch me. And you're implementing my formula, you'll evaluate the tangible results your clients can receive through your guidance and pricing your service correctly. Now, I want to hear from you, right? Which pricing strategy resonates with your business goals? Drop it in the comments, right? Maybe you don't even know what pricing strategy you have been implementing. And if you want to implement value-based pricing, let me know. Have you implemented it? What are some of your fears? What are some of your doubts? I'll be happy to answer any of those questions for you, okay? But if you are ready to take control of your pricing and propel your service-based business to new heights, I want you to check out the description of this video, right, on this episode, and see, and then you can book a price consulting services, okay? Or you can book my pricing assessment. This is just to get your questions answered, okay? Right? I would love to support you in this pricing journey, okay? I also have a wait list for Authority Builders community where I'll be diving deep into the charge your worth pricing formula. You'll get to learn so much more in there, right? And it's a community base. So don't miss out on transforming your pricing strategy for profitability. Join the wait list, and when we launch, you'll be the first to know. That is a wrap for today's show. But last but not least, be sure to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell so you never miss an episode. Your pricing strategy can be a game changer, and I'm just here to guide you every step of the way. Remember, it's okay to unapologetically charge for your greatness. So keep aiming high, keep believing in yourself, and remember, your journey to success starts with a single step. Until next time, Angelica signing off. Bye.